Petri dish, the Petri dish, the Petri dish,
This is
the Petri dish, the Petri dish, the Petri dish.
This is the Petri dish. There's something growing in here, and it's a continuing love for humanity and all of its kind, peaceful people.
You know, it's definitely not growing in here.
Huh.
A new theme song.
Yeah, not yet. Even though season 4 has technically started.
Boom, Nick!
He just
Boom!
He got me real hard.
I got you so good, I have to get a gingerbread village.
He's gonna get a gingerbread village, and guess what, guys? He's gonna do a gingerbread village.
I'm gonna make one,
He's gonna,
and then I'm gonna do it.
please don't fuck a house.
No, I'm gonna fuck 4 of them. It's a whole village. Look,
That's right, guys. The village. You're gonna fuck off.
I'm nothing if not efficient.
Individually, or were you going to just line it all up? And
I'm gonna come all watch.
how many houses are there again?
4.
Oh, good.
It's just a village. It's not a town or a city.
What-
It's not even the biggest little city. I'm not gonna fuck gingerbread Reno.
Good.
That takes such a long time.
Gingerbread Reno was my nickname in high school.
You have so many nicknames.
Yeah. Is that a bag of frosting?
It's easy build royal icing.
Good.
Glaciage Royale.
Oh boy! So Nick's gonna build I almost said gingerbread village,
Gingerbread.
a gingerbread village during this podcast, and I
look at that.
am gonna try to recount my whole week from everything. I don't know.
They have gummy trees.
They have gummy trees because your village isn't complete without trees. Let's see. What's today? Tuesday? Of course. This releases on Tuesdays, so that's what today is. It's Tuesday. It's been a week since the last podcast came out. That is how these tend to work. Nick's looking for a cutting implement of some sort. So in the past week, let's see, I think I talked about the medication last time. I'm on Wellbutrin, but then apparently I am allergic to Wellbutrin.
Oh, shit. Is that why you were itching so much?
Yeah. I had,
So you're not allergic to cats?
I'm not allergic to cats.
Hey, good news.
I'm allergic to fucking Wellbutrin, which sucks because, like, that's my brain drugs. But I went to my psychiatrist and I was like, hey, should I stop taking this since I'm allergic? And she was like, yeah, you probably should. Let me ask my attending just in case, make sure we can get this cleared up. And then she came back, she was like, oh, no, you just got to keep taking it for, like, the rest of the month. And I was like,
Fuck.
all right.
So you're still all itchy and everything?
Well, no, because then they they prescribed me hydroxyzine and a course of steroids to get rid of the itching and stuff. And also, as it happens with the brain drugs, hydroxyzine is also an anti-anxiety medication on top of its allergy-fighting properties. So, like, I'm kind of set. I'm just taking a fuckload of pills.
Double anti-anxiety?
Yeah, so I'm like super anxious for the last I'm going to say 2 or 3 days. Like I was
Inanxious?
Yeah.
Unctuous?
I've been unctuous for the past few days. Very Ugh, I don't like the sound of that at all. But yeah, no, I've been trying to, it's still a process. I still got to teach myself not to frequently worry, and just take life as it comes and don't fixate on any specific things because that can be bad for your
mojo.
Yeah, your whole fucking mojo, your day to day and everything. So I've been trying to live with my new brain.
How's that going? How's your new brain?
It's going all right. I thought it would be like a bigger like, oh, I feel so much better. But like...
It never is.
It never is like that, but I woke up today and I realized I feel better than I did, 6 months ago. Like...
That's something.
It's been a journey of self-improvement gradually and taking drugs at the tail end to really, rein it all in. And I feel like after the last... I don't know, at least 2 months of me, like, kind of reining in all the self-care, quote unquote, and just kind of like half letting myself live. Also, I feel like I feel better. I feel, not just incrementally, like a significant portion better. And I don't know what to do with myself about it.
Oh, better is better. You know, it's better than nothing. Better than the way you were. It's not like you're just gonna snap and wake up tomorrow and like, I had a few pills and a little talk, and now
everything's
perfect.
Okay. Yeah,
that's not how it works. Like, people keep using the analogy of going to the gym. Like, you're not on my 600-pound life and then go to the gym once and then wake up the next morning and oh fuck yeah, now I can run a fucking marathon. No, it takes a lot of time and progress, and there's certain milestones to hit, and all that fun fucking bullshit that's not fun when you're actually going through it, but once you look back, you can actually say, thank fucking God I did that. Think of it as giving yourself a gift in the future. Like, anything that you do today is just a gift to yourself in the future. Like, just try to do good things for yourself right now so you can wake up 5 years from now and like, thank fucking God, past me did that for myself.
Yeah, I need to make a couple more goals on top of it, though, because after, dusting away all of the things of my problems, all the little stuff, now I'm getting to the bedrock underneath of, like, I don't know how deep all this emotionality goes, because I've been so good at rationalizing as I went, like any little thing that is actually a flaw I would just cover up as, like something I have to do because I have this opinion about the world, so of course I'm going to do that rather than fixing anything about myself. Now I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely got to be more I got to show more gratitude to people, and and learn to not make big moments out of literally everything. Not everything has to be fireworks every day, and you gotta be able to maintain in both negative and positive ways. And other stuff, I don't know. I've been doing so much psychoanalysis, not just on myself, but just of like everything, and I'm glad that I'm finally letting some of that go.
There's that old saying that flaws have claws, so don't let them dig their claws into you, man. I don't know. I'm playing with the bag of icing.
Yeah, he is engrossed in gradually kneading a bag of icing.
That's what the instructions say. I have to knead this thing for at least 2 minutes until it comes to room temperature, and then I actually do have to find a cutting implement so I can cut open this bag of icing and put together this magical gingerbread village.
What I like is that was like the least threatening thing you could have been doing at the same time. Like, it was such a nice activity for you to be doing while giving positive advice. You're just like, yeah, I'm kneading a bag of frosting for my gingerbread village. Be kind to yourself.
Yeah. Do things for yourself every now and again, and just have fucking fun with life and enjoy things, and don't worry too fucking much. And I don't know, but what the fuck do I know? Honestly, what the fuck have I done up to this point? Like, I haven't done anything great or amazing or much at all, really. I've had a lot of fun and had some good adventures, but like, what have I accomplished? What would I? It's so fun.
We're going at that bag of frosting.
I have to. I want to get up to room temperature in 1 to 2 minutes.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm starting to, like, I don't know, look at the goalposts I've set for myself and realize, like, it's not the fucking bag of.
It's hard to get serious when you have a fucking bag of frosting.
Yeah, it is. I'm starting to realize some of the, like, goalposts I set for myself, and I'm like, okay, those would be great as, like, a pipe dream of stuff that could happen, but, like, realistically, in, like, a 5, 10, 20-year idea.
Are there no scissors?
There might be some in the living room, but I was using them for the cat. He's gonna use the cat scissors to cut open the frosting. Now the cat thinks you're gonna cut her hair. Oh shit! She flipped the fuck out. Oh yeah, cat update, guys. Cat update. The cat is totes chill now. We got all the clumps out of her back. I almost immediately forgot what we said her full name was going to be, so I've abandoned all of it, and I still just call her Cat.
I remember my contributions as Princess
Murderbot
Now,
3000.
Murderbot 3000, Starlight Express.
Oh, fuck. I forgot we were going to pop Starlight Express. I'm going to say I'm 80% on board with calling this cat Starlight Express.
Let's do it.
Because, guys, I know we already suggested it once, but god damn it, is Starlight Express hilarious to watch. It was pretty much 40 minutes of our last podcast was talking about Starlight Express, so I'll breeze past it this time. But, guys, might name the cat Starlight Express. Why? Because it was possibly Andrew Lloyd Webber's worst musical.
It's so fucking dumb.
Yeah, but it was also a turning point into him pretty much writing exclusively stories about Jesus or whatever.
Is that what it's about?
That's like it's all of not Starlight Express, but like all of his other ones, like Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat and Jesus Christ Superstar or whatever, or Super.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah, Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Who in the fuck do you think you are?
Did you just Oompa Loompa song a Jesus Christ Superstar song?
Those are the actual lyrics of Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, God. That sounds terrible. We were talking earlier.
Shit. The frosting's coming out everywhere.
You blew out the bag, didn't you?
I did.
Got a bag.
My hands are too strong.
You needed the bag too hard. We were talking about high school musicals earlier, and not the High School Musical, but just like doing plays and stuff in high school. And yeah, I remembered, I probably talked about this on the podcast before, but it's still, I love it so much. There was a musical that we did in my high school called Return to the Forbidden Planet, which was a sci-fi, like really shitty Star Trek, not even Star Trek, like shittier than that, like Battlestar Galactica, but the old one, or like, I don't know, other bullshit from back in the day. It was anyway, Return to the Forbidden Planet was a musical, but it was a sci-fi adaptation of The Tempest. But it also had a mishmash of other Shakespeare, elements mixed in with it. But it was also just like fucking space people. So there was like a ship of people, and I got to be the villain in Return to the Forbidden Planet. And boy, was that fun! I like being the villain, especially in something as ridiculous as a sci-fi Shakespeare adaptation. I got to sing all the music. I forgot. All the music from it is 50s and 60s rock and pop from those 2 decades. And so I don't know if I forgot there's like a name for that or something, but musicals where they're already just music that exists rather than creating an original score. I forgot what they called that. Who knows? Call in at 775-391-0679. Tell me what you think that musicals thing is.
This frosting is out of control.
Nick is,
I'm being overwhelmed by a little thing of frosting.
You did look really worried there for a second.
I would get off my thumb.
It's not super glue.
I know I can just lick it away, but still, I can't solve all my problems that way.
You can't solve all your problems by licking?
I can't lick them away, no.
Why not? You ever tried licking your problems away?
I have.
It's
How do you think I got through college?
I don't know. Butt stuff?
Scholarship money.
We were in completely...
Had to lick so many stamps to get those scholarship applications in.
Were the stamps on dicks?
Where do you keep your stamps?
I don't have stamps. What is this? The 40s?
Oh yeah, you're not a real millennial.
Yeah, I'm a fake one. Actually, no, I do have like a half book of stamps over in the tool cabinet.
In the tool cabinet?
I meant the utility drawer, but tool cabinet is also. Yeah, why not? Why not tool cabinet?
A tool cabinet.
Tool cabinet was actually my nickname in high school. Because I was I want to call a dude a tool cabinet now.
Such a tool cabinet.
Look
Chad.
at this fucking tool cabinet over here.
Chad does sound like a fucking tool guy. Fucking Chad.
I like stuff that's an insult, but in large quantities. You know, like tool cabinet.
Hey, you're a bushel of fucks over there.
Fucking ass bag. This baker's dozen pube hairs. You know, putting a quantity on it, or at least some sort
You're a
of
conundrum of whores.
No, actually, that was my first band in high school.
Conundrum of whores.
Conundrum of Whores.
It's a great name for a band.
If anyone wants to take it, it's yours. Oh my God, Conundrum of Whores reminds me of a band that I knew in South Dakota called Circle of Psychos, and I loved them because like they were dudes that were in like their late 30s, early 40s, maybe even 50s, depending on who's in the band. They were just a group of older dudes that just played like super simple like punk rock, hardcore.
I like pop rocks.
Yeah, they played pop rocks. They just played like old hardcore / early like proto punk stuff, but like their drummer didn't really know proper time signatures or like how to make a beat under music. He would play drums like he's writing a drum fill. You know, so he would just like have a 4-beat phrase that sounded weird and off, and he would just repeat that over and over again. Or he would be just playing a thing that's completely out of regular time. Yes.
So if a bunch of theoretical physicists were to create a punk pop band, would they be able to identify the genre as proton punk? I'm going to get back to my gingerbread house.
So these guys, they painted their faces. And they wore like
Are they guar?
No, they didn't get that extensive. They just wore like scrubs to make it look like they were probably like escaped from a sanatorium, you know, and they were my favorite thing to watch in Sioux Falls because they were just like. It's funny when you think of guar, you know, and you realize that's somebody's whole job. But then you imagine, like, the opposite side of that. Like, what if they're still doing that, but they have a day job? And that's what these guys were.
They got to wake up the next morning and fill out those TPS reports and all that. And
yeah. I was like, yo, these are just dudes that are out in the world, yet on their day off, they have the band Circle of Psychos.
They're dudes in Sioux Falls. Oh, they're not from Sioux Falls, are they?
No.
They're just touring there?
No, they're from Sioux Falls. They're from that area. They're just from probably not a metropolis as large as Sioux Falls.
Like from T, just outside the suburbs of Sioux Falls.
Yeah. And so they were fun.
I'm trying to think of other asinine South Dakota names. There was, what was that? Oh, I'm not going to remember it. I went to college with this one girl who was from the weirdest, most Swedish fucking name you've ever heard of.
Yeah.
And I can't fucking remember it. That's all I remember of her is her weird fucking town that she was from.
Yeah, there was so many people from so many different tiny Midwestern towns. I could never remember the names of any of them. Because they were either like
four
German or Swedish, and you can't pronounce it, or it was like some Native American name that they decided to take because they're near a lake, and I'm like, I don't know what that is either. It's fucking madness out there. It's just a whirlwind, a lutefisk, and hot dish.
Hot dish. I want to have a hot dish party.
Okay,
should invite people over and have a hot dish smorgasbord.
Man, that'd be pretty dope.
Who else is from? I think Luke is. He's from the Midwest. He's from the Chicago area, or Illinois.
Cy.
Oh, yeah, he's from Minnesota.
Yeah. Oh my God! Do you think Cy thinks it's Duck, Duck, Gray Duck?
Is he one of those weirdos?
I don't know, because I mean, on the one hand, you know, he's a pretty modern guy. On the second hand, he was homeschooled.
Was he?
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's why he has that joke where he says, I was homeschooled for the first, I think he says, like 13 years of his life. So now I kiss with my eyes open. Or something like that. Either way. Cy, call in and tell us your joke. Or just come on the podcast.
Now I really do want him to make that YouTube show.
Yeah.
Of homeschool news.
Yeah. Nathaniel Goss is a great character. He has, it's so good. Cy, do more stuff. We like you. What else is there?
Did I tell you about the YouTube show I'm starting?
Which one?
I can't tell you about it.
God damn it. You do still have Dick Aiken Fanny Pack Enthusiast.
And I still got to do more of those.
Yeah,
I'm so much frosting on
Yeah,
them. I'm already getting sick of building these gingerbread houses.
Licking his fucking hands for a full minute.
Who knew building houses was so much work?
Jimmy Carter knows.
Oh, fuck, man. What is he, like 96 now? And
Yeah.
he fell down, broke his fucking eye socket, and then he was back on the job site the next day building more fucking houses.
Yeah. He just went out there and he was like, yeah, my wife hit me with a doorknob. And they're like, that's not even how the joke works. He's like, yeah, get to work.
Remember when presidents used to
Beat their wives? No, not Jimmy Carter.
do things?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, no. Because, I mean, I've only known...
Saying Barack was lazy?
I'm saying I don't remember shit from those 8 years.
Wasn't that a good feeling?
Yeah.
He didn't have to worry about what he was doing.
Well, I mean...
Was it because you were just a young kid, just not really paying attention?
I don't really know.
You had more shit to worry about.
Yeah, I enjoyed life back then, so I paid attention to that. That's a sad statement.
I think a lot more people did enjoy life back then.
Yeah.
It was nice not... Whoa!
Dropping stuff. Yeah, it was nice not being in a constant state of worry.
Did you hear that North Korea said that they were planning a nice Christmas gift?
They have a gift for us.
That's not ominous.
No, we're hashtag besties, us in North Korea. They have a gift. It's going to be pleasant.
It's not going to kill anybody.
It's going to be Korean. Yeah, fuck. I mean, this episode's definitely going to be a short one because it's like 9 o'clock at night. Nick's building the gingerbread house. And honestly, I don't have much to say other than, like, I've been making myself happy. And part of that happiness is realizing that sometimes I can let stuff go. And this is one of those things this week where I'm like, this is going to get minimal effort. I prioritized everything else today. And then this is the last thing on my list. And also eating gingerbread houses was also on that list. But that's going to happen soon. I think I'm going to put out that What That Is episode 2 for this week. Just to, buffer the witty banter for this episode because I ain't got nothing to be witty about. I really enjoyed my weekend. Just spent most of it going to comedy stuff.
What you do this weekend? What shows you see?
Oh man! Oh yeah! I saw a few shows. I went and watched the Reno Improv sketch show.
Oh.
It was pretty good.
That's some good stuff.
It was very well put together, well acted. All the people that they cast did really good jobs. Being able to embody the characters of the scene. Not that any of them were like blank canvases, but they really brought the right attitude to each character. It was cool. And then the writing, I mean, there was a couple of them that were a little long, and it was hard for me to follow because I may have been some sort of intoxicated. But I don't know. Though they were long, they were well written. There was no point where they lost my interest because if I was sober, I would have probably enjoyed it more. Or maybe less. Honestly, I don't know. It was funny. I liked it. Reno Improv, good job. I went and saw Justin Rivera at the Pioneer. Yeah. Good stuff. All the locals putting out, good work right now. This is
some good shit going on around here.
Yeah, because now this is the second season of second crop of people for Pioneer that I haven't kept tabs on, you know?
Yeah, there's a couple of new people there. I have no idea who they are.
Yeah, and so, like, just got to keep going back and watching people because it's kind of fun now to realize how fast things grow.
Yeah.
Because, fuck, like, I feel like I'm still new to Reno. I've been here for 3 years, but a lot of shit's happened in that 3 years. Fuck. But yeah, that's why I saw that Pioneer. And then, oh boy, Sunday night, I saw Modest Mouse.
Modest Mouse.
Saw Modest Mouse at the GSR. That was super dope. Because again, one of the things that I promised I'd start doing for myself more is going and doing fun stuff that I enjoy.
Did you block anyone's view?
100% yes.
Yeah.
Because actually,
purpose, or did it just kind of happen?
I stood in a place and then I was just like, I refuse to move for any little groups of people. They're going to try to nudge me, or people are going to like try to scoot up and then get stuck. I'm like, I'm staying in one place, and everyone else can figure it out around me.
Stand your ground.
And then at one point, Andrea was there too, and she came down and she stood in front of me. Luckily, because that's the only place she could probably see. And then she looked at me and she was like, "Everyone behind you right now is having the worst night." And I looked behind me, and yeah, there was like 8 people that I was like, this is totally blocking. I looked back at her and I was like, I was here first. Just death in my eyes.
Yeah.
And then I just danced.
Yeah, they gathered around you. Fuck them.
I just danced around carelessly to some of my favorite Modest Mouse songs. They really got a couple good ones in there. They got Doing the Cockroach. That was a really fun one. Kids legit started a mosh pit during that song.
No way.
And I was like, fuck yeah.
They still got it in them.
Yeah, so that was fun. So we'll watch that happen. They played. They didn't play Ocean Breathe Salty, which would have been my favorite one if they played it. But they did play Bukowski, which that's a fucking banger.
That's kind of how I got into Modest Mouse.
Yeah, that whole album is really.
Yeah, Float On.
Yeah.
Or is that what the album is called?
It's called. No, it's something bigger or something. I already forgot. Fuck. Oh well, I'll figure it out later. But yeah, it's that one with Float On and Bukowski, Ocean Breathe Salty, and some other stuff. But yeah, they played that one, and then they played. They played Third Planet. I fucking love that one. They of course played Dashboard and Float On, both the fucking big ones. And I think they played a couple new ones, but I forgot already what they were. But yeah, I saw Modest Mouse and it was so good, guys.
Have they come out with a new album recently?
Not a full new album. They have 3 songs out this year. And then, there's some decent new tracks. There's the newest one, I think it's called Ice Cream Party, and it's actually pretty chill and weird, but it's a good song. It's just fucking weird and conceptual, but fucking good. I've been thinking about all the albums this year. Albums of the year. Spotify did their whole algorithm thing.
Yeah, what were some of your favorite artists?
Some of my favorite artists this year, Sad Giants, one of the.
Yeah, I've heard of them. I've seen them. A good show, though, Sad Giants.
The big ones were Pup, of course. Pup has really hit me this year with their album Morbid Stuff, but then also that made me dive into their back catalog, which is only 2 albums. Fucking dropping candy everywhere.
House is falling apart.
Jesus Christ. But Pup is up there. Menzingers, of course. I think they're taking over as my favorite band. Menzingers was fucking dope. And then what else was up there? Orville Peck, of course. Orville Peck was in there super hard. Who the fuck else? Oh, my artist of the decade was actually Jonathan Colton, which I'm so happy about because, like, that really speaks to my nerd core. That, like, the entire decade, my top guy was the guy that wrote the fucking Portal songs.
Yeah, I'm not even sure who that is.
Yeah, so he did the song, both of those end songs for the Portal games that got super popular. He did the All We Want to Do Is Eat Your Brains song from Left 4 Dead. For the Code Monkeys TV show on G4 TV before that closed down, he did the theme song Code Monkey. And then also he is
the sprinkles are a little gingerbread man.
Is it Ask Me Another? I always forget. There's 2 different quiz shows on on NPR. Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me, and Ask Me Another, and I always forget which one he's on, but he's opposite Ophira Eisenberg in whichever quiz show it is. So yeah, he's like,
that is a bomb name.
Ophira Eisenberg. Yeah. She's fucking dope too. I think she released a comedy album. It might have been this year, maybe it was a year ago. Either way. Yeah, man. Fucking Jonathan Colton. Great artist. His album Artificial Heart was probably the one that got me. The artist of the decade thing for listening to him a bunch, because that was my album in 2014 that I listened to like almost every day. 2014 was a fucking rough time. Maybe it's 2015. Either way. Yeah, fuck. So my artist of the decade was Jonathan Colton. What's some other stats in that shit? I already forgot. But yeah, I enjoyed that Spotify rewind.
Good artists in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder how many albums I missed out on, though. Like, what's it going to tell me? They actually have a thing, too. They have, like, a what you missed of this decade. And it's just, popular shit that they think you might be into from a year.
I listened to that, and it was dog shit.
Yeah, I was like, I'm glad I missed this shit.
Yeah. Like, you don't know me at all, Spotify.
Yeah.
I thought you knew me.
They're getting real close to dialing me in. Some of their mixes, I'm like, whew, you fucking...
Oh, yeah. Some of their weekly mixes and all that. Yeah, they have. That's how I discover a lot of the new music that I actually do like now, is because of fucking Spotify. And also, there's this indie radio stations like NV89, I think it's called. They have a lot of... Whenever my Spotify won't hook up in my car or my Bluetooth or whatever, then I fucking listen to that. And they have a lot of great fucking music. So if you're in Reno, listen to NV89.
Hey guys, do it.
89.1 or whatever. And it has some good shit.
I don't even know if the antenna in my car works for me to get radio. Honestly, I just haven't used it in so long. Yeah, but I love Spotify, especially because the daily mixes have now started to be able to parse the weird shit that I listen to versus like the punk that I listen to versus the weird other shit that I listen to that isn't supposed to be a joke. Like, it finally parsed all of that.
Yeah.
And it gave me a mix today. And I think it was today because today's Monday. It gave me a mix today that really, all of it was amazing, and it was a thing that I totally would have created if I was in a weird mood. But it was like the soundtrack. No, not to the movie. Just the guys, Future Folk. Those guys that dress up with from Hondo and they sing the bluegrass songs about space and stuff. Those guys. So Future Folk, and then parts of the Hamilton soundtrack. And then, let's see. And then it would bust in with, like, StarCraft. The soundtrack to the game StarCraft, it would bust in with that shit. And so it was just like, hey, we know you like crazy shit. So here's some musicals. Here's some weird comedians, and then some video game soundtracks. And I was like, this fucking... I've been dissected.
Yeah, like when I first started Spotify, like, it did not really... Like, it kept suggesting Nickelback.
Yeah.
Once I got that out of its system, then it started dialing it in more and more, and now it just comes up with a lot of great shit I really enjoy, and I enjoy exploring. There's a lot of new artists and fun shit and everything, and we're not even being paid by Spotify, and it fucking sucks. We're just giving like free advertisement to 5 people.
Yeah.
Spotify. If you don't already have Spotify, go get Spotify.
And I definitely understand from an artist perspective why so many people hate that they don't get paid for streams, but like, I kind of already accepted that. Like, I know the only way to make money as a musician is to tour consistently and sell merch, you know? Like,
yeah, this is just like advertisers, like getting your name out there.
Yeah, like, to me, the data that Spotify provides any artist and just the opportunity and ease of listening is
like
the
when
best.
they're suggested, like, you know, concerts in your area suggestion that they offer. There have been a lot of concerts like, if I had money to go to this, I totally would. Or if I felt like traveling to Sacramento or San Francisco. But
yeah, guys, get Spotify.
Yeah.
It's like $10 a month.
Get Spotify.
You get a free Hulu account with it. You know?
Yeah, that's another good thing about it.
Yeah, Spotify's pretty dope. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, thanks. I don't get any money from it. And honestly, I don't think I'm ever going to get money from this podcast, but that's fine because I need this more than you do. Even though I keep telling you I'm going to quit it, I'm not quitting because I really enjoy talking into a microphone.
Don't you get a little bit of kickback for every play? Like 0.01 cent or whatever
for music streams, yes.
But not for podcasts?
I don't think so for podcasts. If so, that's going into a fucking bank account I'm never going to be able to access. It probably belongs to the hosting company, which is fine because they're super cheap for what they do. So I'm proud to support whatever they're doing because they distribute it to every podcast service, and I only have to deal with one fucking website, and they host and do everything. So there it is. Gurgled it out. That's probably enough. I'm fucking done. I'm done talking. I want to watch. I want to watch Chris finish that cake on Bon Appetit.
Yeah, I want to look up some of those music artists that you mentioned.
Hell yeah!
And I made 2 gingerbread village houses.
They look lovely.
And I think I'm done.
I kind of want to take a picture and use that as just to advertise the show today. So we're gonna.
So you know it really happened.
Yeah, the table's fucking gross, and this is gonna be wonderful. But we're just gonna. Yeah. All right. So people are gonna be able to see that photo. Hopefully they listen to this and place that memory 20 seconds ago. There we go. You got it. I don't know how to get video and audio mixed together, but, if we were listening to 2 in a video format, that's where I would put that picture, I guess, is the thing I'm going for. Got anything to plug? You got stuff going on, Nick?
I think I'm doing one of those Dead Panda shows at Blind Onion on December 19th. It starts in the evening, and there might be a $5 cover charge. I'm not sure. There's other people on it as well. Yeah, I think that's all that's really coming up. I think we might be doing the basement show. I still haven't really heard from Joe, but I don't know. There's shit going on.
Want to do another Nick and Bobby Act Weird at the Improv one of these days?
Sure.
People at the Improv want us back. I saw them. They wanted to know when we were doing it next. I was like,
we'll discuss it.
Yeah. So I'd be down. I'm going to be much better at contributing this time around, considering I won't be variously emotionally devastated at every step of the way.
Yeah. There was a lot of shit going.
There was a lot of shit going. I had a lot of stuff in the air. Oh, fuck. Yeah, so now I can actually get back to writing stuff, which also, if I'm going to lock myself in a recorded medium to more shit, I actually started re-scripting that little web series thing.
Yeah, the Petri dish.
Yeah, and I think I've got a first episode almost figured out, and I think I'd like to pilot that episode, or maybe work with a couple of you guys and just not storyboard, but just writer's room that pilot and then shoot it and just see how viable an entire thing would be before I script the rest of it.
Yeah.
But just
like a proof of concept sort of thing.
Yeah, just a little pilot episode, at least just for me to see how it looks and how I would need to write it or rewrite it, depending on how we all are on a camera in a setting like that. So I want to do something like that because I really don't think I'm going to have time for plays or anything in a year, with all the band stuff I do. But if I can put my focus on a personal project that I'm in charge of managing outside of something that's still that same release.
Block off an entire month to do something. You can kind of do it around your own schedule.
Yeah, and just give people, sections of scripts to just shoot apart in an afternoon. So that would be way better. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to have that done. I still need to get together with the band boys and get the music video figured out because Dylan Lusk is still super on board making that. So I really want to do that. I want to do it so bad. I want a nice music video. What do I have going on? Shows. this Saturday, the Santa Crawl pre-crawl party at the Library Tap House and Hookah Lounge, 6:30. My band, Sad Giants, is playing. It's going to be for charity. The charity is, I think Mickle's daughter's school is going to get some stuff. So we're like directly helping a classroom of a person we know so that whole classroom and that school can do better things for people, which is, I think, a good cause. I don't know about you guys, but I like to give for the holidays. And then after that, just a drunk-ass fun party at Shay's on the 20th. Sad Giants gets to headline that show. Ooh. So we're going to fucking party with an O. P-O-A-O-R-T-Y. Party. Nick just mimed smashing both of the gingerbread houses. And I think that's really all the plugs I got. I don't know. I hope everyone is doing fine.
Isn't there a comics Christmas party this year?
Probably. I think Vicky's in charge of it.
One of these.
You gonna go?
One of these Sundays.
You gonna go? At some point? Maybe?
I don't know.
Maybe we'll go to a Christmas party. Either way. Everyone come out to Coffee and Comics every Tuesday, except for Christmas Eve. Don't fucking do it. Not gonna...
Is Christmas Eve a Tuesday?
Yes, it is.
Ah.
And so is New Year's Eve. And New Year's Eve I'm actually going to do. I think that was the agreement. Probably. Anyway, that's been the podcast, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'll probably put something else out this week just to give you a little more to listen to, considering this one was a little short. But honestly, do drugs. Break the law.
Make gingerbread houses.
Make gingerbread houses. And then let squatters do heroin in that shit.